swoop and land, ditch and hop, shred a tree.
Continue.
Chop, chop, chip, chop. Instant message, tap 1, 2, bonk, bonk, bonk. Now back to you. Early insects click and crawl, flack and flake to find them all. Spring sap rises, who will drill? Sap sucker, sticky bill. Fan those feathers, shower clean, sunbathe dry, then oil and preen. Rise that crest, bob and bow, flash those wings, it's time to wow! Start a home, build to bark, dig it, deep and dark. Wedge it, sledge it, wham by wham, clear those chips, slam, slam, slam. Hawks a hunting, stop, drop, hide. Quiet on the other side. Cherries, berries, pluck and feed, leave a dropping full of seed. Tap, tap, tap. Where? Look and see. Crick, crick, crack. 6 chicks break free. Hungry mouths and begging calls. Hunt, hop, pick, quick, feed them all. Fledging fly, oops. Fledging flop, chase and feed. When will it stop? Fluffy fledging now are grown, winka winka on their own. Fall is falling, acorns pluck, pry seeds, pull seeds, full a trunk. Leave that tree hole, start one new, who will move in after you. Build to bark, built, slam, 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 chip and chop, woodpecker, wham.
So you gotta read this for Zeke. You could read a few things.
Much,
Pick a few highlights. Highlights. I'm gonna make this video a little longer. It's only 3 minutes.
Woodpeckers belong to one of the most widespread bird families, with more than 200 species worldwide. So if you have trees or large Zeke nearby, you have a good chance of seeing one. Listen for drumming, the sounds of tapping on trees or sakti. Look for large trees or sakti. Examine tree trunks for rows of holes or patches bare of bark. If you see signs, a woodpecker may have excavating to find insects, drilling for tree sap, or building a home. Note that some other animals, such as bears and porcupines, also pull bark off trees. Keep an eye out for wood chips on the ground. They could be from a woodpecker digging holes high above. Look for birds with flap and guide flight pattern. Most woodpeckers flap their wings, then pause as they lose altitude, then flap their wings again. This in turn flight makes them undulate or rise and fall noticeably as they fly. In the desert, look for a sacred. Hey! Did you see that?
You naughty. Continue.
A sacred boot. When a gila woodpecker digs a home in a sacred cactus, the cactus heals by hardening the area around the nesting cavity. Long after the rest of the cactus has rotted, the old nesting cavities, usually boot-shaped, remain, and you see them lying around. You know the woodpeckers have been in the area. I don't know.
Huh?
Woodpeckers occasionally ant. That is, they sit on an anthill and let ants crawl all over their body, or they grasp an ant in their bill and rub it over their feathers. Scientists are not sure why birds do this. It's possible that the formic acid ant spray in defense helps rid the bird's feathers of mites and other biting creatures. To make its nesting cavity, a woodpecker occasionally digs straight into wood, then it tunnels downward to hollow out a large nesting chamber. This carved entrance likely makes it harder for raccoons and other predators to reach the eggs or young. The best way to attract woodpeckers is to provide them overall habitat. Plant bushes, trees, and sati that supply fruits and nuts. Woodpeckers eat fruit of the prickly pear cactus, for instance. Preserves large trees where woodpeckers could nest. Snags dead trees should be left standing when possible. Even if the top of a tree must be cut, leaving a tall section of the trunk can provide a home for woodpeckers, owls, and other wildlife. Don't forget to plant some trees that grow big enough to create nesting holes. These may take decades to grow to the size a woodpecker needs, but planting them will help future woodpeckers and future woodpecker fans.